Hey there, this is Amanda from Journey in the Stone. Today I'm going to do an all card long form reading for someone somewhere. I'm going to use every single card in the deck, guys. So this message is going to be super specific. It'd be crazy if it applied to even any two people. If this is not your message, I would love it if you would check out a different reading on my channel. If not, I certainly hope you'll come back. And let's get started. I don't know what's going to come out. This could be career, love, spiritual. I mean, I just don't know. So see how it fits, and then take what, well, as they say, resonates. Because I'm pulling every single card, I'm not going to announce each card as it comes. I'm just going to rely on the messages that come to me, whether it's an intuitive read or if it's the classical tarot meaning. We're just going to roll with it and see what happens. We are unattached to outcome. Spirit, angels, guides, beings of light and love, what can I reveal to my viewer today about their current situation or something that is taking place right now in their world? Thank you, Spirit, angels, guides, beings of light and love. Okay, let's do the thing. I feel like you've heard a calling lately. Something is calling to you. Something also doesn't feel fair and right. We don't know yet. This could be a calling towards a certain community and leaving another community. This could be about not wanting to be in a third party type situation anymore or feeling like a third wheel. Yeah, you've got a lot of love to give. Yeah, okay, well, I guess, look, this feels love related to me, so I'm just going to own it. We have a Queen of Cups and a King of Wands and a Judgment card. Someone here is making a judgment call. Someone may be leaving a third-party situation, or someone may be pulling themselves out of the dating world. I think someone maybe gave an ultimatum, or there was some sort of epiphany that happened. Someone is kind of shutting the door on a dating world. I think someone is either like saying, hey, me, or I'm out, or someone is just coming to the conclusion that they're over the scene. You know, they're ready to just cut their losses and move on a little bit. Yeah, there's an element of There's an element of unhappiness in this situation. I feel like maybe there was a dynamic and someone was like misbehaving, and it has either had their, so to speak, come to Jesus moment, or they were, iced out and now they're rethinking why they had to suck. Yeah, I feel like someone has seen that they maybe lost something good, like an offer is being withdrawn. Someone may be making, quick movement to try to correct this situation. Yeah, I feel like someone got an ultimatum, or someone just didn't see what was in front of them and, was either playing around or just totally ignorant to what was going on and is maybe missing out on a good thing. 10 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, put me out of my misery. There's something up here not working. And the Queen of Pentacles is someone solid, stable. This is like an either unrequited love or a rejection of love, or a lackluster love. But there's a need for decision, but this feels more like haste. Especially here next to the Wheel of Fortune, it's like someone is like quickly realizing that they may have botched a good thing. Yeah. Someone like botched a good thing here. They either didn't listen to their instincts. It's like, what song is coming to my head is George Michael's Careless Whisper. Should've known better than to cheat a friend. Wasted chance that I'd been given. That is the vibe. Yeah, someone like, and I feel like someone here knew, like, dude, this is a good thing. like, stop holding out on me. Wow, okay. Someone was like holding out with the Sun and the Ace of Wands reverse, and then this seven of Wands. Someone was holding out. There was an offer, and it was stable offer from a passionate, beautiful, fiery, incredible individual. Yeah, and also we know about gender roles and whatnot. It's nonsense. You apply the energy how it fits for you. Okay. The Queen of Wands is someone who is hot and sexy, fire, passion, creative. I mean, this is someone that, like, when they walk in the room, the whole place explodes with, just excitement. They're magnetic. They're charismatic. Queen of Wands can be a little impulsive when she's not in balance, but there was a stable offer here, and I feel like someone knows that it was good, but just withheld. They withheld the good. Okay. Oh well, I feel like, okay. Yeah, I think someone's going to realize that they were not in a place of integrity or compassion, and they're either going to finally see the value of what they were offered, and see the error of their ways, or how they did not necessarily appreciate or see things clearly, and that they inadvertently turned something down, although their actions and their energy in general is what turned it down. It wasn't that they made a decision. I think someone walked away and said, fuck this, I'm over it, I'm not playing games anymore. Like, I'm offering you something, and you're breadcrumbing me, or you're leading me on. Someone, you didn't waste your time, The thing is, like, maybe you may have wasted a little bit of time. I feel like someone didn't realize that they were going to be, that this not working out or not coming together was going to hurt in a way. I feel like this Queen of Wands energy is someone who can bounce back pretty quickly, but I feel like someone was affected fairly deeply. They don't want to admit it. Like, I mean, this feels like an almost was kind of dynamic, not it was a concrete thing and people broke up. Okay. This reading may not be for you. This feels like two people who, just didn't come together. Someone did not have their shit together. They did not see what was standing right in front of them. Someone now is going, oh, God damn it, I fucked up. And then another person is going, I can't believe I wasted my time and got feelings here. Someone's withdrawn, and they don't want this energy in their world anymore. They're ready to move on. They're over it. They don't want to play games. They're not into the games. They're not into the manipulation, and there's no cooperation here. This is like a one-sided dynamic, and someone is definitely over it, and someone else, if they haven't already, will soon realize that there was an offer that they did not appreciate. They stayed in a state of suspension. They may start to wake up a little bit here in the next week or so. They're going to feel like a schmuck. But there may be a comeback of sorts, and we'll see what happens. But there will be a learning process from this situation for both parties. This feels like it may have rattled someone's confidence. Like, oh, it doesn't matter. Someone's moving on. Yeah, someone feels like they know what they need to know about a situation. They got the critical information. They may spend some, yeah, I feel like this has really messed with their head. It's messed with the mojo. The mojo's been messed with. But there's someone here who's really interested in taking action. They've come out of a rough cycle. They're not into bullshit offers. They're really looking for the real deal Holyfield. Like they want home stability. They want passion. They want party. They want a good time, but they don't want the good time that, ends in 24 hours or 48 hours or next week. They want something stable, but they want to have fun. Like why someone here just did not see what was before them and wasted too much time, and kind of, tarnished the whole darn thing. It's just, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Someone had like their whole world kind of come apart. The timing wasn't right. Someone was blind because they were literally like in the rubble of what used to be a former life. Maybe they lost a job, maybe they lost their home, maybe they're, weren't healed from a previous relationship. They just had a lot of burden. And so there was just this inability to see that something amazing had arrived. The timing just was not right. Yeah, this is someone with a lot of love to give that just did not have the capacity. Yeah, it's a bummer. Yeah, this is a very like passionate, precious individual who just didn't have the wherewithal to give the kind of love necessary. Is passionate, but just was felt like shit about themselves. They were not prepared to make plans because it's just we're not thinking clearly. And they may have been like really intimidated by somebody here because they had their shit together, or so it seems. I mean, we're all disasters. Not all the time, but we are all prone to making a disaster of our own life. And frequently we are able to put up a good front. And so I think there was just this ideal that if I'm not good enough, if I don't think I'm good enough, I can't make an offer. And if everything is still a disaster in my life, I don't even want to look at the offer. And so I'm going to find a way to withdraw. I'm going to do, little shitty things that nudge them away. But someone's totally fed up with it. They see very clearly that there is a failure to reciprocate, and someone's just not having it. And it's a bummer, big time. It feels like so close, but it didn't come together. It wasn't meant to be. There's just too much internal chaos. I want to make it clear that not meant to be means not meant to be right now. Timing is fluid. People evolve. Circumstances shift. But as far as this goes, it was not meant to be because someone was having like a serious internal chaos and probably even blowing up their own life in some ways, and definitely reeling from what was the collapse of perhaps a former life to begin with. Yeah, with the Knight of Swords reverse and the Ten of Cups reverse and the Star reverse, like someone didn't want to get hurt. Someone just was not ready to open up that door yet. Yeah. They had work to do. They have work to do. So the communication is stopped. It's stalled. Maybe it's halted. But the frustrating thing is someone did not communicate clearly here, because I think there's a very reasonable energy here that would have been like, what is going on? And somebody else just not responding. And so now we have someone who is dialing it all the way back saying, no, I'm better than this. And then we have somebody else who's just kind of a dope right now, but they're going to figure it out. They're going to figure it out when they're like, oh yeah, I'm ready to connect. And they're like, oh, huh, what? Wait a minute. That was really good. I wanted that. I just wasn't ready. Yeah, they were hung up. They were in a place of, they just were hung up on love. It's something that didn't work out, that didn't, you know, they're looking for some kind of form of justice, vindication of some sort in some area of their life, you know, or they just felt so, like there was somebody here thought that there was an injustice in their life, and it hung them up when it comes to love. Like that someone felt, one, that they didn't deserve it, you know, or two, that it wasn't part of the plan right now. Someone's going to come out of their childish ways, though. Someone's starting to feel like a schmuck. They're starting to kind of, you know, the numbness is starting to wear off, and they know where they want to be. But they still don't have control of their world at the moment. Could be an air sign. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Dealing with maybe an Aries or Leo or Pisces, you know, and all the cards are here, so it could be anybody dealing with anybody, but I feel like we have this very prominent King of Swords here, someone who, you know, this is someone tactful, someone communicative, someone who knows who they are, and underneath them we have the Emperor reversed, Aries reversed, which can be an absolute disaster, and then the World upright. So it's like, I feel like someone here with fire energy has shut something down. There's an air sign that possibly is, you know, gonna probably wake up at some point and go, oh, damn it. All right, so let's get some advice for viewer. You know, the roles could be reversed. I mean, and also it's so convoluted. Like some of this could be for you, some of this can be for your person. There's a lot of cards here, but what I see is a relationship that didn't quite become a relationship. That was probably hot and heavy, but there was like this disaster under the surface that didn't really have to do with, you know, each other. It's just bad timing and you know, past trauma or self-destruction. Advice for viewer. Advice for viewer app. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. Don't wait for anything. You know, what's meant to be will be. Don't waste your time. Oh, hey, Emperor. There's something better out there. You know, and that doesn't mean there's someone better. It just means, like, do something else right now. Don't focus on this. Stay the course. If you are the, you know, if you are the one who has rejected an offer because you have your own shit going on, the advice here is just continue to do self-work. Get some shit under control. Get your stability. Because there's a lack of balance here, and, you know, self-care is paramount when it comes to developing relationships. So that is that. If you enjoyed this, I mean, it's an unfortunate story, but it, you know, it is what it is. Well, we're not all filled with good stories, and not all things work out how we expect or when we expect. It doesn't mean it doesn't come together. It just means that perhaps now is not the time. And we all want the best for the people in our orbit, especially if they have found a way to penetrate our tough exteriors. We're all flawed, we're all learning, and the best thing we can do is have compassion for ourselves and others. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, you can like, share, and subscribe, and you can check out my links in the description if you'd like. I will talk to you later. Bye.